What's up, everybody? I am making a video today to talk about Battletoads. Battletoads was actually announced at last year's E3 2018. It was a short teaser trailer, and it got everybody excited because everybody's like, finally, Battletoads is back! I have fond memories of Battletoads. I have fond memories of never being able to beat it. I don't think I've ever beaten that game, honestly, the original NES game. But I was excited to hear about the new one because I just love beat-em-up games, I love platformers, and Battletoads is kind of a mixture of both. It just has a lot of personality, and I love everything about Battletoads, so I was really excited whenever they finally announced it. So after all these years of waiting for a proper Battletoads sequel, this is what we get. Why? Why? Who? Why and how? How is it possible that anyone at Microsoft didn't object to this? It looks very bad. Okay, so the one positive thing that I will say is that the animation quality seems to be really good. The transitions from one move to the next are very smooth. It's got a very smooth animation style. But everything else is bad. And for those that don't remember, Rash was actually introduced as a guest character in Killer Instinct Season 3. And whenever they announced him, it came out with a sweet trailer and it showed a really cool looking Rash with some sweet moves. And I was just so excited to see him like in the Killer Instinct world. He actually fits really well and he has some great combos, he's a great character. And they really captured the essence of the original NES and arcade Battletoads games. And that was 3 years ago. I don't understand how they could go from this
I'm crashing this party
to this. It doesn't make any sense. Why couldn't they just use the existing model and just make it into its own game, or just kind of retool it or adjust it a little bit if they wanted to alter the visual style? It just seems like this is a bad way to go. In the original Battletoads games, whenever you would land a sweet kick or a powerful punch, your feet and hands would transform into weapons like an anvil or a giant boot or an axe or a wrecking ball, you know, something. It would be really cool because it's a Battletoads, so all the moves are centered around things that hurt people. In the new Battletoads game, your arms and limbs morph into things like floppy fish, a chicken head, a robot head with lasers coming out of it. Why? Why? This doesn't make any sense. Can somebody please explain to me why? I mean, they look like the new Ninja Turtles cartoon, The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How it's just like very simple, very angular and stylized, and it just doesn't look good. And in fact, Rise of the Ninja Turtles looks better than Battletoads, and that looks like crap. And another thing, what is up with their tongues? Seriously, look at it. It doesn't look like a frog or a toad lashing out his tongue at something. It looks like he's sucking a spaghetti noodle in. Toads in real life, they open their mouth wide, they shoot their tongue out, they grab whatever insect they were going for, and then they pull it in and they snap their mouth shut. What is this? This is not how you treat an IP or a franchise that's been dormant for a long time. You want to bring it back to what made it great in the first place, but you want to, you know, add new things to it, kind of build upon what made the first ones so great. So just for comparison's sake, this is kind of something I threw together. On the left-hand side, you see the original NES Battletoads doing the big boot kick. And then in the next screen, you see the same boot kick from the Battletoads arcade game that came out in the 1990s. And then finally, you have Rash from Killer Instinct Season 3. All three of these showing the exact same animation, the exact same effect. All three look great. Where is that in the new Battletoads? Where is it? Instead of having the big boot and the sweet attacks, you're smacking people with a dead fish for a hand. I really think they dropped the ball on this one, guys. Man, all the hype, all the excitement that I had for a Battletoads revival immediately disappeared. As soon as I laid eyes on the trailer, the hype was gone, the dream was dead. And it looks like I'm not alone here. Whenever you look at the official Xbox YouTube channel and see the trailer on their channel, the thumbs down are way more than the thumbs up. So I know that I'm not alone in this. I think that it's pretty universally disliked at this point. Missed opportunity. What they should have done is consulted people that knew and really understood the franchise. Maybe the people that worked on Killer Instinct Season 3, they should have consulted with Iron Galaxy and say, hey, what makes Battletoads fun? Because apparently they get it more than Rare does and Microsoft. Here's what I would have done personally. If I had a time machine and I could get into it and then go talk to Microsoft before they started development on this game, this is what I would have preferred. The Battletoads arcade game that came out in the 90s was pretty violent in comparison to the original NES game, like whenever you smashed over the enemies with a hammer or a big stone pillar, you would see blood spray out of the enemies and things like that. So it wasn't like Mortal Kombat X level of violence, but it was more violent than any of the other Battletoads games. There was blood and it's pretty brutal for its time. So what I would have done is gone with that. I would take that style, bring all the classic moves back, the big boot, the axe kick, just do crazy stuff like that. Make one of their hands turn into like a morning star and just like smash them with a ball with spikes, you know, things like that. Just crazy stuff, and make it violent. Like increase the violence, maybe not to Mortal Kombat levels, but I would increase the violence and make it to where each Battletoad has unique properties. Where, let's say Rash will do a combo, and at the end of his combo, he like does an uppercut and knocks the enemies up in the air. Pimple will have a combo where he like smashes them into the ground at the end of the combo, and then the other one, was it Zitz? It has a combo where he like knocks him across the screen, kind of like a wall splat in the fighting game. And you could combine them, so you could have Rash like knock him up in the sky, and then the other guy would punch him across the other way, and then the other guy would smash him in the ground. Just combine all three. You should be able to fill the game with random "oh shit" moments. And instead of getting that, we're getting "ah shit" moments. So, you know, it is what it is. Can't change it now. They're not going to go back and redesign everything at this point. It's too far along. I don't think I'm going to be buying this. As big of a Battletoads fan as I am or was, I'm just not going to do it. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to stare at this for more than 30 minutes. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment below if you agree or disagree with me, if you think the art style is amazing and you can't wait to play. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe and have an awesome day.